welcome back to my channel. I am doing a follow-up to my first Cool Sculpting video just to give you guys an update on what is going on. The last video I filmed was the day after I got my first session done. I had 3 sections done on my lower stomach. There had been quite a bit of swelling on the right side, and although no external bruising, there was definitely a feeling of soreness. It's also kind of a numb. Everything's numb, but it hurts, and that's normal. It can last up to a month as everything kind of dissipates in there. But I went back that Thursday, so what's today? Saturday. So I went back Thursday and got the upper half of my stomach done. Now, when I first scheduled these, I was not aware of what was involved to the extent that it was. My technician had warned me that there might be swelling and bruising, and that if I wasn't up to the next session because it was so close, to please reschedule, you know, it would be fine. And I was like, no, I got this, whatever. Went in and figured out that yeah, you really want to give yourself some time in between sessions, especially if they are close to each other. So the lower half of my stomach and the upper half of my stomach are not that far apart. And the amount of skin and fat that is sucked up on each one covers quite a large area. So there was some overlap. And let me tell you, it was extremely painful. Thankfully, she started with the middle section. Like I said, the middle and left section hadn't hurt as bad, so she started with the middle on the top. I did feel a tug on the sore areas down below. I think the edge of it might have caught a little bit of the lower section, but it wasn't that bad. Once it gets sucked up and everything kind of normalizes and the cold starts going, you don't really feel anything. It's just you've got this thing stuck on you, kind of like suction a little bit, but it's not uncomfortable. It's just that initial grab, and then when she has to massage out your frozen brick of fat. So yeah, she took the suction off the first section and started massaging out, and I knew I was in trouble because it was, you know, palpating the lower section at the same time, which was still really sore. It's still sore now. So I was not looking forward to the next section. She did the right next, and it sucked up a lot of the sore area. I was uncomfortable when it first happened. Like I said, you get used to it, it's not a problem. But when she took it off and started massaging out, I thought I was gonna lose my shit. Like, it took everything I had not to start screaming. It hurt so bad. I was gritting my teeth, I was holding my breath, I was letting out little gasps of pain. I was trying everything possible not to break down in this office, but that was really hard because it was so close to another area that was already painful, and it just seems like my right side is more prone to that. So yeah, she did the left section next, and it was like the middle section. It was uncomfortable, but not as bad. But I guess having just gone through this, my body was already mad. My whole upper section swelled up really bad. I looked like I was probably about 8 months pregnant. So it's still a bit swollen. The swelling has gone down a lot in the last couple days. I have not been able to get back to the gym. My middle is still incredibly sore. I'm to the point where I can move around and it doesn't like hurt. Before even each step, it would jar it a little bit, and you would feel pain. Not enough where you were like wincing, but you can feel it was there, like a bruise. But now I can move around, it's no problem. But if you push on the area, it is still painful, even down below, but it is getting better. But it is still like, I can feel all the layers under there are extremely bruised. Even, you know, the lower section like 4 or 5 days after. So just be aware, if you're ever going to do this, that the healing process takes a while. Do not do sessions next to each other. Do not do sections near each other. Do one section and then move to something else. I should have done like my back next or something, to give that area a chance to heal more, because it was not good. I can feel myself healing right now. It is the oddest feeling. Like I said, this is freezing the fat. You had a frozen fat brick. If you've ever had your foot go to sleep, your arm go to sleep, whatever, that happened to me last night, and the blood starts going through and you feel that tingle, there's little shots of that, like little electric tingles running through here or there, and it's almost like you can feel your body like absorbing that fat, or it's you know, healing it up. It's an actual pretty cool feeling. I really enjoy it because for me, it's telling me that my body's going back to normal. I will be going back to the gym on Monday. I have lost almost an entire week because I chose to do these sessions so close together. I probably would have maybe lost a day, but we were supposed to be doing a full barbell workout yesterday, and with my middle the way it was, like I can't even have like my phone dropped minutely on my stomach and it caused so much pain. I'm like, if I hit a barbell on there, I'm going to be doubled over. So I didn't go to class yesterday. I didn't go to class this morning. I have promised my team I will go back on Monday. So hopefully I will be feeling close to normal with just minute, well, it won't be minute, it still will be really bruised, but enough to handle. But just wanted to warn everybody, do not do your sessions close together, a week, probably 2 in between. I was trying to get all this done because, like I said, we're going to Hawaii in the middle of August. I thought I will get this done as soon as I get home. It will give myself that month to absorb all the fat, and I'll be looking fly by the time I get to Hawaii. But yeah, if I tried to keep going, I would seriously put myself out of commission for the rest of the month. So my next appointment won't be until July 26th, I believe. I scheduled for the end of the month. That's about 2.5 weeks away. That should give me plenty of time to heal from this one before I start on my back. I will only do one section. And if I have to keep going after I get home from Hawaii, then that's just the way it is, because what's the point of doing all this if I can't go work out and keep everything toned? Like, what's the point? So just wanted to warn you all, this is not as easy as the commercials make it look. You can go back to your regular life, as in you can drive, you can walk out of the doctor's office by yourself, you can cook dinner, clean up around the house, you know, take a shower, things like that. But if you think you're going to go out and do something that's remotely activity-wise, it's not going to happen. If I had done this right before I went on vacation, I would have been screwed. If I had done this before I had a big trip planned to go, I don't know, like hiking or something, I would have been screwed. Yeah, so definitely give yourself a couple of weeks of light living if you are going to do Cool Sculpting. I'm really hoping that it all pays off and the results will be amazing, and you know, it'll be all worth it. But I did lose a week in the gym. That's all I lost though. You know, the rest of my life has gone on like normal. I am bruised, but it's not something that is incapacitating for me. I do have a high pain threshold, so I don't know how other people will react to this. But my advice is to do one section at a time. Pick the one that you most want to work on and see how you react to it before you decide to do any more. Anyway, that's my update, and I will get back to you with my regular scheduled programming on Tuesday. See you then. Bye.